you. Could AI be different from other technology waves?
The aspect of difference that I wanted to highlight is one of openness in research outputs and how quickly these can be disseminated using modern communications. So compared to previous technology advances, we have a difference of culture in how openly things are published, how openly results are disseminated, and how quickly people can pick them up. And that has two effects. One is on how quickly we can make the next advance, make the next step, because there are so many more people that already know about all the previous results that can start looking for the next breakthrough. And the other effect is how much more widely the technology can start to be applied. The accessibility of that technology in a really diverse range of applications is different to previous technologies. Again, because the information is available so much more easily.
Thank you so much.
How is AI different? Velocity and impact top my list. Velocity, the speed at which AI learns and adjusts and scales, surpasses anything we've seen, especially in understood settings and on discrete questions like gameplay in certain business applications. And then impact, we don't know most of the time how AI tools do what they do or where they're going next. So you put those two things together, velocity and impact, and the risk of unintended consequences, good and bad, goes way up, but really requires much more forethought than we're perhaps used to giving tools in the ordinary context.
Hello, Gerry.
Hi.
Could AI be different to other technology waves?
Okay, so AI is different from all other technology waves because, to answer this question, I should first point out that I'm often even paid to share my questionable AI expertise based on more than 35 years involvement in so-called AI. I'm not an expert, no one is. It doesn't yet exist. Though due to linguistic and conceptual ambiguity, best saved for a philological discussion, many scientists and businesses currently claim to be doing AI. Even these examples of so-called AI, these initial tentative baby steps towards genuine AI, are already impacting upon and benefiting many technologies and lives in wonderful ways. What many think of as sci-fi AI will have a priori knowledge, data contributed and implanted by humankind, and won't be dependent upon binary zeros and ones. But it will also be capable of learning empirically from direct and referred experience, perhaps with the capability to synthetically dream, which is fundamental cognitively to the human a posteriori learning process, and to reflect. Defragmentation on steroids, if you like. Meantime, we're all still in John Searle's Chinese room. I don't see that AI needs biological consciousness of the form we experience as human beings. Human so-called intelligence is contingent upon sophisticated neuroprocessing. However, the thought is, attempts to simply replicate human so-called intelligence set the bar extremely low. Of course, this might make some of us nervous, but we were nervous about train and air travel, weaving machines, and so on. Ultimately, a key differentiator will be that genuine AI, displaying goal-driven, responsive, adaptive behavior, a singularity, will be instrumental in preventing so-called intelligent humanity, the only species destroying its own habitat, from doing so. It will join Copernicus, Newton, Darwin, Einstein, and others in orchestrating a scientific revolution, a paradigm shift. AI is different from all other technology waves because, as a repository for and an expansion of the sum total of human knowledge in all known fields and beyond, to the benefit of mankind, it will encompass and impact upon all the others and upon every living thing to the same extent perhaps as gravity, but we didn't need to create gravity.
Yeah.
So, Aruna, could AI be different to other technology waves?
Yes, definitely, Odilia. AI has been there for a very long time, but it's only now that we are using more widely. And I see the reason being the confluence of three major forces: data, compute power, and storage. With regards to the other technology waves, AI is about intelligence, not just automation. It's actually a game changer in itself, leading to more and more innovation. It's for every company that's got a digital footprint, and it is not a threat to the workforce. Rather, it's actually create new jobs and redefines the existing workforce. To me, AI is everywhere in every industry and touches everything. As you can see the scale and the impact it can have, we need to make sure we use it responsibly and use a risk-based approach for its implementation. Thank you.